Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. We are going to be starting here our all signs of what's ahead for us in the next 7 days. But first, before we get to started here, I do want to make a special announcement. Hello to my moderators here. We have the April giveaway coming up, and it's a special one. It's a special one this time because I have a sponsor for the month of April, and it's from the Refined Rebel Emporium. This is going to be from Barbara Zisk. I love her. She has an amazing storefront. Guys, I'm actually wearing one of the shirts that she has in her store, but she is giving away a basket that is to die for, and I'm excited for my Harmonia Friends Club members. The only way to get into this giveaway is through the membership area. Here it is. It's huge. It's awesome. I'm calling it the bear basket because she put a little bit of honey and natural products in here. All these products are from the US. She's got a soy candle in there. She's got a bear and cub tumbler, 20-ounce tumbler. There's honey in here. There's applesauce. There's goat's milk lotion in here. The soap lotion is awesome. I personally love the product. I have bought it myself, but this is the giveaway. So if you want to join in this giveaway, look out for the group on tomorrow because it's going to be posted tomorrow. And there's only a few spots. You have basically 22 spots to grab these. And some people get more than one entry if they are on the top 20 list. So yeah, we have a big giveaway this month. And I'm just so excited that she has put this together. I'm going to put her link here in there, and you can also see that in the description, but it's the Refined Rebellion Emporium. You can find her link also on Facebook. So very excited for that. So that's going to be going on for the next 2 weeks. So make sure that you guys are well signed up for that contest. So the cards we're going to be using for this afternoon, we're going to be using the Ask Yourself Tarot deck, which is one of my faves. You know that. We're going to continue to use the Dark Reflections deck because I just can't get enough of this for a Shadow Priestess. And then a newer deck that I got, this is from Soha Mystics called Tarot Deck and Guidebook. We'll be using this for the initial story play. And everybody this evening is going to be getting a Spirit Animal Oracle card. And pay attention, guys. Pay attention to the numbers because we're also going to roll the dice for the beginning here to see what our numbers are for the week. So you guys ready? We're going to get situated here. We're going to get started. Let me flip the screen around and let me get the sound here. Be there 1 second. I know I'm typically not on camera a lot, but primarily because I like to get very close to my mic. So hopefully you guys can hear me now. But we're going to get started here to see what our collective energy is going on. And this is the time here to make sure that you are sharing, because sharing is caring. Saying hello. Let me know if you are on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. Don't be shy. Most of my moderators, mostly everybody is over on YouTube, probably because they can scroll back, which you can't do on some of the other platforms with this streaming platform. But Say hello. You guys ready? We're going to see what the collective energy is. Let's see who we are first using the Ask Tarot deck here. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, who are we this week? What do we need to know for the next 7 days? Oh my goodness. Are we the drama? Collective. Are we the drama? Are we death? Scorpio may be in your chart, but it doesn't have to be. It says, what situation in your life is transforming and changing to bring about something new? So we are making big changes in the next 7 days. We may be finalizing and creating closure in the next 7 days, but it's us. It's us who's doing it. Okay. So that's interesting. We also have the number 13 here, and 13 always comes to a 4. Let's see here what our numbers are for the week here. Oh my goodness. We got 2 5s. Oh my goodness, which comes to a 10, which is basically a rebirth. We got death twice, guys. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got death twice. Twice. All right, 5s are all about changes, transformation, but this is also renewal. This is rebirth time. There is a renewal that is up for many of us. And this is the next 7 days is going to be something pretty big, pretty potent of what's to come and what's to help us within this cycle. And we are in so much energy right now. Planetary shifts. We had that solar eclipse. How's everybody doing energetically? 13 is your lucky number. It's not a bad number. Hello, Donna. Welcome. All right, let's see, guys, what our strength is for this week. What our strength is. What's our strength, Spirit? Let me just move this a little bit. What's our strength with this death? Wouldn't it be wild if we get death again? Like, wouldn't that be wild? Oh, I'm using the wrong card deck here, but we have the the Knight of Wands. What do I want to do about this? Because I used the wrong deck. We're going to keep it here. The Knight of Wands has to stay out, so it is what it is. This is what happens when I use this 2 of the same color decks. We have the Knight of Wands. That is our strength, our power, our ability. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find this Knight of Wands in this deck, and I'm going to put him in because if we get him again, he'll come in the reading here. So you're going to just bear with me and give me a second while I do that. We're going to make this interesting. Sometimes we just got to work differently here. And obviously they want us to pause to find that. Because this Knight of Wands in this Dark Shadow deck is very different. And I'm going to show you. And if it comes into a reading, it will be kind of interesting. Here we go. I'm going to mix it up with this other deck. This is how we'll know it's got some extra power here. Do you see the difference in these two? One is ready to go and charge, and the other is just about to charge. It's this energy here of finding the fire within here. It's someone here is about to charge. So how that falls into the playing of each zodiac sign, we shall see. So we have the Knight of Wands as our, strength. What is our challenge for this week? Using the shadow deck now. What is our challenge? Our challenge here? Ooh, interesting. The light, the torch. This is taking charge. Our challenge is how we take charge. Oh my gosh, getting goosebumps here, guys. Getting goosebumps. This is a particular card for this deck, but it's about the conscious waking energy here of what we're doing in awareness towards our light. Do we remember our light? How are we using our light? How are we using it to motivate us? How are we using it to liberate us? This is our challenge. How are we using the light? Wow. All right. You guys ready? We're going into each individual sign. We always start with a birthday sign, and happy birthday out there to Aries. There's a couple of special birthday announcements I want to make because his birthday is coming up, and that's my brother, Kai. And his birthday's on April 5th, but I'm excited for him, and happy birthday, Kai. All right. And my other brother, Mark. He's my brother from another mother, though. I have a lot of family members and friends who are Aries. And gosh, I love them. They're very independent signs, though. You know, they're very meticulous. They're funny, free-spirited. And gosh, if you get on the wrong side of them, beware. They will light a fire up your ass. They totally will. All right, who's got Aries in their chart here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You guys ready? Reversals are now up. Aries, you are now up. Here we go. Aries. We have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here reversed, okay? The Emperor. Well, that's your energy. Well, gosh darn. And the Eight of Pentacles. Well, you have somebody here who's actually, I don't know, this could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, but I feel like there's an individual here who's either angry or very emotionally manipulative on how they come across. This individual here has something here to offer you, and when it comes to emotions, but when they're reversed, it's usually somebody here who gets really deep into their emotions because they kind of fill themselves up and then they're explosive. So this person could be either mentally going through something, just very manipulative, or just very passive aggressive as well. Okay. But they're approaching you, and it has to do with the ability to work with them. Okay. Talk with them. And you, Aries, are the Emperor energy, whether you're female or not. You're the one here who takes authority. You're the one here who wants to put the work and efforts into something. But I feel like this person here is approaching you, and you may feel like you don't have the time or energy to deal with this energy of this person because there's something that is driving you. And I feel like this is for an Aries here who's light, because you're look at all these beautiful energy here. These cards are beautiful. But I feel like you are the light. You are an individual who takes charge, and this individual is used to stealing your light. Okay, because you're the fixer. So this is for an Aries who fixes. This is an Aries here who may tend to people please, but as the Emperor, they've learned their lessons with people pleasing. They have stronger boundaries now. Stronger boundaries. They're wiser. Yeah, they're all four kings in one. Let's clarify that Queen of Cups energy here for you. Oh, they just want to suck the joy right out of that for you. All right. Yeah, this individual has lost some faith. I think you blocked this person or you've set a strong boundary, Aries, but could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I feel like there's somebody here that is approaching you with using their emotions of having lost faith. Now, have they lost faith in this connection or lost faith in the fact that you used to help them out in a specific way? Because this can be general. It's not always about love. Let's see what the Emperor energy is, what you're bringing to the table here with this individual. Ooh, these cards are slippery. This is an individual here who takes too much. This is an individual here who's codependent and just, again, has this desire need for you to take care of them. This person also may be in some kind of financial disaster or need money. So be wary. But this person here is looking for some assistance. It's like, please, sir, can I have some more? I need some more. I don't have any. So I feel like there's a person here who's approaching you as not having enough. They don't feel good enough either, and they're kind of coming off that way. Now, you work very hard for what you achieve. So it's really hard when an individual like this approaches you. Six of Swords. You've heard this story before. Be prepared, because here's the thing. I feel that this is an energy of going towards it actually reminds me of taking charge a little bit. You see how rocky it is? This is how this emotions of what this individual does. This person never has enough. This person drains you, not just financially, but it could be energetically, mostly energetically. But this is something here where it's like, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the bait. I'm not buying the sob story. I'm just not buying it. Also, it's not my drama. I feel like you might have even told this person at one point, yeah, you bring in drama. Yeah. Let's see what advice here Spirit has for you, Aries. Just 2 cards. No reversals. 8 of Cups. You packing your bags away here. Okay. This person's in denial about taking any accountability, by the way. Any accountability. Any. You see how this cup isn't up? This is somebody here who says, I've had enough, you've given enough, or maybe you're simply going to say, I'm so sorry that happened to you, but you don't necessarily need to fix it. This is someone here who's not going to give so much time and effort to a person, and maybe you might not even answer either. So I feel like this is a big test for you. It is closure because you are taking your light back. You are taking your power, and that's something that's important and that's needed for this Aries. Let's see what your final card here is, and now it's going to be pulling the Animal Oracle deck here for Aries. Oh, I love it. The owl. Look at this, guys. You got a 10. The same number here. Congratulations. You're passing this test. It says, listen to the silence, find inner wisdom. I feel like you're not going to even actually say a word to this individual. You may be wise enough not to even get involved. I feel like this person might even try to post something here where it's like, not going to buy it. Not going to buy it. I'm wise enough. I've learned my lesson. I've been sucked in that way before. So this is for an Aries here who's learning some inner wisdom here. And you have the owl with you, and be on the lookout for the owl in the next 7 days. That's what I got. All right, let's move on to Taurus. You can't make this shit up. That's why I like to use a lot of different decks. It adds layers and layers of validation for individuals. And dang. All right. Taurus is up. Taurus is up. How's everybody doing this weekend? You all have a good weekend? I had a productive weekend. If you guys haven't noticed, all of the April readings are up and out. Every single one of them. That includes the extendeds only found at Harmonia Friends Club. Once you become a member, you gain access to the entire vault of readings, not just one, all of them. And there is a huge list. In love with your new deck. All the decks are in the description box, Star. So make sure you check it out and put it on your wish list. All of these you can get on Amazon. And I get a little bit of commish, just a little bit from my Amazon store if you use the links on there. So I do appreciate it if you click on those links and look at it that way. Taurus, I put your short up on TikTok, and dang, the Taurus on TikTok went viral. So I think we got a couple of new TikTokers following us over here at YouTube. I do appreciate it. So let's see what's going on for Taurus in the next 7 days. Taurus had a good, strong reading in April. Taurus, what's going on for you in the next 7 days? We have the Empress here reversed. We have the Fool. Yeah, I think you're changing some. I mean, that's your energy. The Empress is yours. But this is somebody here who's trying to make a big, big change when it comes to their happiness, when it comes to their light. Are you having a good start? I'm going to say you might feel like you're having a false start of some sort, okay? Maybe you have really big hopes and desires and expectations to get it all done. But there's something that's coming up for this beautiful, beautiful Taurus that I feel you are working on your worth. You are working on areas of self-worth, your money, could be your responsibilities, could be procrastination, but you're taking ownership of it. You're having a new start. But it also feels like when you start anything new, it's just like anything, it's uncomfortable. And they're asking me to give myself as an example, which I can totally get why they did it. So yesterday, I was always complaining about how I need to be ahead. I'm like, if I was only a couple of weeks ahead, then I'd be able to have more time to do this. But sometimes I leave things the last minute and then I can never really get ahead. I just can never get ahead. So I was uncomfortable yesterday because I said, no, I'm going to make sure I plan my schedule out and do everything ahead. And if you guys notice, I planned out even the next lives. Like, I'm like, nope, I'm just going to put them all in. So by doing so, it was uncomfortable, but in the long run, it's going to be something that works for me really, really well. So you are working on your habits this week, and you do have a new start, a new beginning. You're closing off things that are no fun to you, but it's also taking the heat for some of the things that are uncomfortable. It's like when you first start working out and you're like, oh my God, I am really, really out of shape. Okay. And I love this because it looks like the Knight of Wands here. Okay. I feel like, your strength here is the fact that you are a go-getter, that you have the ability to get through anything. But you also have there's something here that you just might feel like an obstacle this week. Might feel like an obstacle. Oops, almost pick the wrong deck again up. Let's see what's going on. Well, it's hard to do when you're picking yourself up and you have individuals who are consistently needing more than you can give. So I feel this energy here. Hello, Isis. That Taurus, you are really working upon overgiving to individuals and seeing a different approach. That also means you're probably going to be approached no different than how Aries was with situations where people may need your assistance or help. Well, this is the time here to pull in that Emperor energy here if you were an Aries, right? Yeah. Now we have the Magician here reversed. Who is this greedy individual? Who is this person here who desires you, wants you back, who's controlling as hell? This is a person here that I feel is trying to take Taurus's light, wanting Taurus's light. I feel like this person here wants to take some kind of credit or is just watching you in some way. Maybe they're watching you have a new beginning. Is that what it is? It feels like that. Oh my goodness. Two of Swords here reversed. Whoever this individual is, I do feel this big, immense sense, even though we don't have the Page of Swords energy, I feel this energy here is still in your field. So I feel that this person here who has taken from you before is somebody here that you've either blocked or you just know is in the vicinity here of not liking that you're walking to the own beat of your drum. Now, I do feel that you're going to hear from an individual who had a hard time choosing you in the next 7 days. Okay. This individual all of a sudden is like, whoosh, opened up. What is the advice here Spirit has for Taurus, who's dealing with an individual here who may interrupt? It's any time, you know what it is? It's like, I just finally, maybe you're saying to yourself, I finally feel good. Maybe you finally broke up from this individual and you're like, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, this is the week. I'm going to, do new structure, do this. I'm going to put myself out there. And then you hear back from a person here. Be wary. Be wary of this person here, Taurus, in the next 7 days. Your advice, be wary, because this individual also may try to get in the way if there's another relationship here because they don't like to see you in another relationship. Okay. The Three of Pentacles is also be wary of getting involved in other people's shit. This person here is very controlling, and I feel that they may utilize other people here, Taurus, to get your attention. Get your attention. Oh my goodness. To the point where it could feel like a burden, okay? But you got enough on your plate, and it's because you're having a new start, okay? This is also a 10. Remember, your card here, your numbers here for the week are the 10. This is going to be something that is significant for you. You have the ability here to drop the burden of a person here who's trying to get your attention. And how do you react? Well, I would say definitely go back to listen to Aries reading, because that Emperor knew exactly how to react to this person, and that may help you with how to react with a person who is trying to, I don't know, I feel like this is a person here who just won't get off your back, or you're going to hear from them through a roundabout way through other individuals. Attention seeker. Let's see what animal is for you, Taurus, for the next 7 days. Oh, the wolf. Now remember, the wolf comes in packs. You got the number 1 here. The 1 is all about having new beginnings, a new start here. Trust in instinct and inner wisdom. Trust in your instinct and your inner wisdom. I also heard lone wolf. There's something here where, as lonely as this journey may be for you, you're really called upon here to not be part of this pack, or go do something about a pack that's you can actually be on that supports you. But don't let somebody here take charge that doesn't deserve that title. All right, let's see what's going on here for Gemini. Gemini is up next. I'm gonna do a quick shuffle here. Hello, Barbara Zisk is in the house. Barbara, I just earlier promoted the giveaway. Super excited about this giveaway for April. If you guys are Harmonia Friends Club members, go ahead and check out and be prepared. Tomorrow's the day where you can enter for this amazing giveaway. So Barbara, I decided to call this the honey bear, basket. Okay, since it's got like the bear, the cub, it's got some honey products here, and I love how they're all natural products here and made here in the USA. I think that's incredible. But such a cool value basket. I mean, that's an over $100 basket, guys. She even has a gift certificate to her storefront there. And make sure you guys are checking out her store. Like I said, it's right here. Her store is awesome. Check it out. Gemini. Gemini, let's see how your week is going to be. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder that your April forecast is now available in the April playlist over on YouTube. Make sure you're checking it out. The extended's only at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area. Ooh, look at all of these that just like kind of flew out. Look at this. We have the King of Swords here. Well, that's your energy. We have the Empress. And we have the Queen of Cups here reverse. There's the Oliver Twist girl. All right. I feel like somebody here is upset with you because you've either taken your power back, your light, or They are watching you in another connection. And there's something here about an individual who's upset with you. They just are Gemini. All right. Now, I do feel like this is the week here where you are taking charge. You are not really, it's all about the being strategic and logical, cutting things that no longer serve you. You really are all business. I just feel honestly, this is for a Gemini who is either a manager, a powerhouse, working really, really hard. But if you're not that, there is a couple here that is very solid, and you are in a solid relationship here. Now, the solid relationship doesn't have to be romantic, but it's something here where you feel super supportive. Then you got this. Then you got this. Now, the other story is that even though you got a super supportive relationship, you might also have somebody here who loses their shit this week. Okay. Could be that too. Maybe they're overwhelmed. What's going on with this Gemini? King of Swords energy. What's going on with this Gemini? King of Swords. Oh my gosh. Here we go. The other card from the other deck. Double whammy for those of you who jumped in. I ended up using the wrong deck to start off with, so I took that knight, the Knight of Wands, which is your strength. Instead, if it pops up, it's extra validation. You're being asked here to be very cautious of reacting to an individual who is upset. This is something here where I feel you're very driven. You want to have something to do about a specific goal or a task, but there's something here it's asking you to not react to an individual who is just being reactive to you. Be prepared. Here we go. The 10 of Cups. This has to do with your community. The community can come in so many different ways. We have another 10 here. 10 is that number here. You can't please them all. And there's somebody here within the circle that's going to cause a ruckus, and it affects more than just you. Hello, Angela. It affects everybody in this group. It could be a family unit, could be a friend unit, could be a work unit. Look at all of these people. Queen of Pentacles. You know what I feel? Okay, story number one, if you're dealing with somebody here who you're getting along with really, really well, very strong partnership, somebody here is going to want to help and assist an individual, and you are not buying it. You say, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think we should give them money. I don't think we should, they're just fooling us. There's something here about an argument that is in between the two of you. And I really feel somebody here is asking for money or something to do with their health. Okay. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very motherly, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And we do have heavy Taurus here with that Empress energy, who gives and has no problem giving as long as they can give to themselves first here. This person is wise, but they're okay with it. I don't think you're okay with it. Okay. Now it could be vice versa, but you take it as you see fit, Gemini. I think that you're not as keen as an individual helping out because you love this person. You think this person is going to be used. You feel you should go another direction while another is listening to the violin of another person or situation here. What is the advice spirits given to you? I would say not. I mean, this is channeled, but I'm feeling this energy of not letting it affect this relationship. Make sure this keeps this communication, because this person knows that they're not going to get this back. They absolutely know it. We got the Queen of Cups again. Okay. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this is an individual here who's consistently in their emotions here. Okay. Look at all of the waves. I mean, this person here is in the water, in the waves. Okay. Sometimes, I see this as my drinker card here, but it's somebody here who can be very passive aggressive on how they ask for help, how they ask for assistance. Now, this could also be, guys, if it's a third party, it could also be, baby mama, baby daddy thing here. It's like, oh my gosh, that's going to go bad. That's going to go sour. But they might say they need it for the children. Yeah, this has to do, listen, what goes on behind closed doors is between the two of you. I want to say that Gemini, that's the King of Swords here and the Empress. But this individual here will be knocking on that door, okay? And I do feel like it's their drama and their situation. But there's also this energy here of not bringing this into your closed door or into your foundation so that you are not held up. So I would say communicate your needs and desires when it comes to the person that you feel strongest with. If there's another individual they want to help or assist, or who you feel they're being used by. I think the closure here could be somebody of an ex. Animal spirit that is here for you. Oh my gosh, you got the horse. Love it. 11. This has to do with a strong partnership here, okay? Soulmate connection. The horse, embrace change and embrace adventure. Don't let this person or the situation take away from your desires and your actions of what you're doing. I do feel like you're going to be pulling a little bit more weight because somebody here is absent this week who you usually do rely on because they're dealing with a person here. But just know that don't allow it to take away from this. You still have the ability here to achieve in a huge way. And the horse is a very freedom energy here of liberation. So watch out for the number 11, but also watch out for the horse spirit here so you don't overreact. That's what I got. All right, so let's see what's going on for Cancer. Cancer is up. Okay, Star, we'll see you a little later. No worries. No worries. I felt that energy for that Gemini reading of someone just being annoyed by either like a family member or somebody who's very needy. It's like, oh, there's that crazy sibling again, or it could even be a parent, honestly. Who doesn't feel that way sometimes with their in-laws? Oh, the in-law days. For those of you who would like to join the chat, just a reminder that you just have to be a subscriber and just for 10 minutes, and then you'll be able to join the chat. That's to help out my moderators so that they can, moderate in a more welcoming fashion that is relaxed. But don't be shy. All right, Cancer, you ready? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Where are my Cancer signs at? Cancer, reminder that your April forecast is now up. Make sure you're checking out that April playlist. And don't forget, I will be live again for, What's Your Love Story on Tuesday. That's going to be a separate love readings for my all signs. Those are separate from the bonus readings that you get in the extended, only at Harmonia Friends Club. So you guys got so many readings. It's ridiculous. So many goodies. Okay, Cancer, let's see how the next 7 days are going to go for you. Here we go. Reversals are now up. We have the Three of Swords here reversed. Oh. We have the Queen of Cups here. It's your energy. She looks so much different when she's upright. She doesn't look so needy when she's the other way. All right, so gosh, I feel a little lonely. Cancer, you're going through some heartbreak here. You're not over it. You're 100% not over this heartbreak. This is something that's fresh. It's a fresh wound. It's like, oh, that hurt. Like that really hurt. Like that hurt me. I'm feeling it. Okay. So you're not over something. I feel like something here, like just stabbed you. Okay. Now, a reminder that the Three of Swords, it is painful, but it is temporary. And even though it's the 7 days, I would say that you're still going to be going through this. It feels kind of stuck because it's new. So you're definitely evaluating, you're being very loving and compassionate in the next 7 days for you, you know? And I feel like also, gosh, I feel like I didn't get an apology of some sort. There's no communication. Did somebody ghost you? Like I feel ghosted, or I just feel like I can't believe like you didn't apologize. Dang. Love yourself this week, Cancer. Okay. This is you creating peace for you. Love yourself this week. Give yourself compassion because this hurt. Okay. Could have been dealing with a player or just this level here. And this is your strength too, but just remember that you have to do what feels right to you. And I feel the passion and this desire is to have compassion for you. This is your cup, but I think that you're creating some kind of peace in the next seven days. But I also feel like it's silent. Somebody here has gone silent on you. This is somebody here who feels super duper lonely. And it's not, and this is also a little bit reflecting on a codependent wound, because you are so giving. And sometimes you give way more than's out of your capacity. This would be for a Cancer here who's, may not be all financially, in the greatest standings, but still would give to an individual, even though they don't have much. But this is something here where you're looking upon how much you give. And this is something here where it's like, I got to work on this because, I obviously thought more of a specific person or situation that makes me feel like I'm nobody. But you are somebody. You are somebody. The Five of Swords energy here is, I feel forced to leave because somebody here refuses to apologize or show up. And so I feel like you're detaching. This is something here where you just weren't chosen in this level. What advice does Spirit have for you? Nine of Swords. Okay, this is a tough card because it's a lot of anxiety. But this is a different one because if you notice, like she's sleeping during the day, and the Oogie Boogie monster here is not coming out because it's afraid of the light. Okay, This is also reminding you that your light is a beacon, and some people are just, okay, this is really coming strongly. Some people are too much of a coward because of how light you are. Right? So if they have to show up, they would be like, "Oh, I'm going to get yelled at." And that's their own insecurities, has nothing to do with yours. But I feel that don't allow this individual to keep you up at night, and listening to that so that you sleep all day. But there's this energy here of like, realize the power of your lights. Realize the power of your light. And this is the week here to have patience with yourself and to just be aware and very mindful with this temperance energy. This is something about giving an equal give and take as well. But I feel this has a lot to do with awareness of your light. Some people are just cowards. What animal totem is with you this week, Cancer? What animal totem is with you this week? Next 7 days, if you see this, you just know they're with you, and you don't have to actually physically have the animal in front of you. It could show up, I don't know, in a picture. You may see a billboard. Somebody may mention it. You may hear it in a song. Just be aware of seeing this animal here. Oh, I love this. You got a kitty cat. Cancer got a kitty cat. Some of you are cat owners here. You got the number 16. 16 comes to 7. All right. 7 is all about assessment and reflection. But also what I love about kitty cats, and one of my soul sister and I talk about it all the time, because we love both of us love cats, but we always say they're the great transmuters. Cats know when there's like dark energy on you, and so they will sit by your side and they will just clear it up. And that's why a lot of people in like folklore and stuff like that, when cats when you sleep at night and cats are all running around, they're chasing the demons. It says cultivate your independence and intuition. This is a week here where you are going to be on your own. You may feel the silence of it and the pressure of the silence of going, wow, here it is. It's just me. But know that it is for just you. It is to bring you closer to God. God is not away from you. It's coming closer to you. Okay. However you see it, as the universe, spirit, but there's this energy here of becoming very close to connections. Have that open communication about your feelings, whatever comes up, asking for assistance, and watch out for those kitty cats because they are here to help you transmute. That's what I got here for Cancer. All right, we're going to move on to Leo. Leo is up. Leo, my lions, my kitty cats are here. The bigger cats are here. Oh, and you have a feral cat outside. Angelo, I totally understand. When you cut them out, you cut them out. That's why I have so many cats, Nancy. Well, I used to. I have three fur babies now. I would love to get more, but these fur babies are a very close unit and very territorial and can get territorial with spraying, and I can't have that. So it just is what it is until my lovely Dawkins is ready to go, then I'll consider. But he's just too territorial. Hell, I mean, they see a cat outside and they freak out. Well, he does, not the other two. The other two could care less. All right. Leo. Michelle, I'm so sorry you got ghosted. It is the worst thing a human being can do. I think that's vile. But it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with that individual. Remember that. Leo, don't forget your April forecast is now up. Make sure you guys are checking that April playlist. I know that you guys don't always get the notifications. This would also be the time to check your bell. If you are on YouTube or even if you're on Facebook, I don't have a lot of people watching on Facebook right now, but maybe they are and they're just creeping. I don't know. But even if you're on Facebook, make sure you're not just liking the page, you're following and selecting that you want to get the notifications. On Facebook, it's called favoriting. But if you don't get that, you'll miss all the notifications. You'll miss them. And then everyone's like, I didn't see it. I didn't know you had new content on there. All the new content's always on my playlist. So make sure you check out my homepage here on YouTube. Leo, here we go. Leo, what's up for you in the next 7 days? We have the King of Pentacles here reversed. Are you recovering? Oh, yeah, you are. Two of Cups here reversed. Seven of Pentacles. There is... There's somebody in your life, Leo, that you're not getting along with in the next 7 days. You may work with this person, okay? It's kind of like I'm stuck with whatever I got, okay? But let's talk about the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles reversed is usually someone here who could be extremely materialistic, could be a poor leader, could not manage their money really well, could have high expectations on other individuals to well fill their needs. But it's obviously a relationship that is just like you might feel like you're either overworking or just not feeling seen or heard. And we're getting this wound a lot. I mean, this is the week here. Our challenge is, who you are is closure, is creating closure. But we have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's this energy here of like, dang, am I ever going to get ahead? Now, some of you, it's not necessarily an individual. You could be going through a breakup of some sort here or recently divorced. And it's like, my gosh, it's expensive. Yeah, it is 100%. It's so expensive. Yes, Loki, I hear you. I think you're also dealing with a very mischievous individual when Loki meows. That's what usually comes in. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is a card of breaking ground and is this going to flourish? Is something going to come here? But it's also kind of watching the water boil, it kind of comes in that level too. So consider looking at it in that way. I just feel like this is something that you haven't been able to recover from, or some of you are at a job that you just don't like and you're not making a lot of money. Oh, I told you. Five of Pentacles. Oh, not only you feel broke, but this person is broke. Ugh. I almost feel this energy of paying for somebody else's mistakes. Page of Wands. Here's your shot. I feel all of a sudden this is a Leo who's going to be inspired. And this inspiration has to do with there's got to be a better way. Now, some of you, it's putting your resume back out there and saying, I got to do something. Others of you, maybe you're starting a side business. Now, for some of you that are recovering from a divorce, a breakup, or doing something, there's something here where there's got to be a different environment or a place that can go. So this could be even changing locations or looking at new places that are more affordable to you. But you are by doing this, you are creating closure, because it's not something you can attain back. Wherever it's either a dead end job or a dead end relationship that is you're never going to get anything else back from it, Oh my gosh, you have both of them here. You're either married to this person in a long-term relationship with this person. If you're not married to them, it's just, it could be a family member or you could work with them, but both of you are losing out on this. And it's like, I can only worry about me. I feel it's more in the energy of the feminine energy who's going to be stepping up and going in a different direction in the next 7 days and addressing this. I can only worry about myself. Remember, the challenge is feeling liberated. The challenge here is being in charge. And I feel like you're doing that. You're seeing that. You're like, I need to take charge. I need to do something here about recovering or taking stock or accountability for this, for sitting in this that's not allowing me to get anywhere. What advice does Spirit have for you? Listen, when people see that you're taking your light back or when you're going different directions, of course they're going to have opinions here, or of course they're going to be upset here. This individual may also already find out some news here that they know that you're looking or they know that you want to move on. But here is a 5 of Wands with that Page of Wands shows me that whatever is ahead for you is got to be better than this. You know, you'll be recognized with that 6 of Wands energy for sure in a new location or a new job or in a relationship that maybe just be you. It's a very competitive card, but also I feel like you got somebody here who's a lurker, you know, doesn't want to see you go, or they may say, oh, I don't care if you go, or I'll just replace you. No, Leos aren't replaceable. Let's be real. I mean, if you get to know a Leo, they're got so much fire in there. There's such a protective energy here. If you lose a Leo here, it's usually because at that point, you know, they're ambitious and they have big dreams and desires. But there's something here where this individual is going to feel a little bit like, oh, well, I don't need your light, or I don't care. Or even if you choose to leave somebody, just know that they do care. They will be watching, and these are the people who are jealous typically. Okay. They have their own shadow work to do. This is usually something here to do with the subconscious as well. Spirit's also asking you to try to make your moves as silent as can be, you know, in just the actions that you do, because this person's going to energetically feel it as well. Let's see what animal spirit is here with you, Leo, for the next 7 days. Just be on the lookout for this animal. Pay attention to the number as well. Leo, your animal, the camel. Interesting. 43 comes to a 7. Endure difficulties with patience and resilience. So yeah, you have a new start and the ability here to do it, but just know, start saving now. You know, this is going to be something here where you need to really think about your future and make sure that you prepare in a way that you can still feel stable and mentally capable of doing this or enduring this. The camel energy here is one of resilience, and this is what's coming up for you. When you have a 7 here, it's also time here to reassess your life and to look upon the knowledge that you've gained from this, and also to work here. I love how it's kind of got the starry night here, which is no different than any of this area here. They kind of go together, don't they? These cards. But I feel this energy here that this individual showed you your shadow side, showed your not enough wound, and now it's something that you're willing to address. It's got to be better than this, and you know this, you know. So however you're packing, I feel like you're being very smart about it. And Spirit's saying, yeah, be prepared for it. Be prepared for this journey. Be smart about this. You know, don't just take any offer or option or run to a new supply or anything like that. You are the supply. Remember that. Remember that. All right, let's see what's going on to Virgo. Virgo is up. Michelle, Michelle, are you still watching the must still be on the Cancer energy? Filling your hump with the letter. I like your thinking, Papa Wheelies. Princess is ready. Virgo's already. I mean, how much more good stuff do you need to have your way, Virgo? I feel like my Virgos as of late, who never, by the way, Virgos are one of those signs I always have like a hit or miss with, because it's all, I feel like Virgo and Scorpio are always my hardest signs because they always have something either attacking them or just bringing them down. It's like, dang, like, do they ever get a break? And then Virgo in the past 2 months has completely flipped the narrative. And so I'm always like, is this true? This can't be happening to this Virgo. Like, what's going on with my collective Virgos? Good stuff is what I hear. Good stuff, because some of you have had Hallmark readings and I don't typically get them. That is not a normal for anybody. But I have to read the cards as they are. But it always shocks me with the Virgo one. So let's see what's going on for you in the next 7 days. Yeah, Virgos do. I'm a cusp Virgo. Yeah. Virgo. Gosh, justice reversed. I had enough. You had enough of some of the bullshit? This is too much. I don't want to take that. We're not going to take that. Not the way that they jumped out there. It was like 20 cards. Nope, Spirit. Pick again. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Something's going in your favor this week. Where, here's what's interesting. It wasn't before. It wasn't before. Libra energy here. You're going to be hearing some good news. This is a decision that you did not think was going to go in your favor. And this could also be putting something out there for those of you who were like, you know what, I'm just going to put myself out there, and I can't make the decision, but I'm going to assume that something here I'm not going to pass. I'm not going to be considered. It's not going to work out. But you gave it your all, and you're very much that energy of the Queen of Pentacles. That's who you are. Very nurturing, very practical, very understanding, very wise when it comes to what time your investments are. But I also feel this thing of like, holy shit, I got it. I got accepted. I didn't think I would get accepted. Oh my gosh, I got something here. So whatever this acceptance is, it can also be here too, where somebody could come in a gift as well, an unexpected paycheck, an unexpected thing of money. But I feel there's this energy here of celebration coming together this week. I mean, it's the Three of Cups. This is great energy. I just feel union, happiness. It's something to celebrate. It's like, I got it. I'm in. Some of you, it's an acceptance letter of some sort here. Let's see what this justice reverse here, what that's about. It's news that's going to allow you to move on. And even, okay, here's another story, Virgo. If this is something here that did not go in your favor, or it is something here that is like, okay, that you didn't get accepted to, it's allowing you to go, at least I tried. At least I gave it a shot. I can't believe I got through that far. I'm really shocked by that. But the Six of Swords is the ability here to create closure. It's the ability here to go, okay, well, I guess it wasn't for me. Something here is either going to be turned around that you're going to be shocked about. And then others of you, if it's something where you do get denied, you're going to realize, I guess it wasn't for me, and feel good about it. I mean, this is two different style readings, but that's what I'm. Queen of Pentacles here. Gosh, the Seven of Swords. This is something here. This is something here that you realize is not going to deceive you or to take away from you your value, your worth. It's completely feeling detached from it. And there's something in this energy here before that has allowed you, when you haven't tried it before, that left you in the Two of Swords energy here. But you are facing your ego head on in the next 7 days and realizing, okay, like, A, we're dealing with a creep or somebody here that, stole from you. B, it could have been something here where you signed for something and it didn't go in your favor, and that's okay. But you're not going to say that's going to take away your worth. And what's a celebration here about in the next 7 days for you? Oh, we'll take them. 2 cards here. The Tower and the Hangman. It's going to allow you to move on. You're not going to be hung up by this, whether or not you're free. Whatever this decision is for this Virgo, they're free this week. It's like, it's shocking. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I'm okay with it. It's not, you're not sad about this. No, the Queen of Wands energy. No, you're realizing how confident you are now. You're realizing how this isn't affecting you in ways it didn't before. And others of you, it's allowing you to take action. It's allowing you to be more creative. You could be a very creative individual here in passion, but don't forget you got the Knight of Wands, where it's like, I've been through worse, or I've taken this on and now it's time for me to shine my light. Nobody's going to take my light. No, because you don't have to worry about the monster in the closet because you got it. It's just going to be out. And you're like, oh yeah, it's there. I don't have to worry about it anymore. The Nine of Swords energy is massive anxiety. Massive anxiety, but like, it's done. It's done. Let's see what animal is with you. Totally get it, Isis. I'm with you on that one. Let's see what the animal is for you. Oh, the lynx, 30. It says, find hidden truth. Find hidden truth. Follow your intuition. Okay. Don't let this news deceive you from thinking you're a bad person or you did something bad. This is to showcase your worth and that you can use your intuition to get out of anything, or to help lead you, or to make you feel confident of why you've been picked or chosen, selected, even if you haven't. This is the energy here of the lynx. 3s are all about using your creativity and growth. And I feel like there's strength in numbers for you that is really integral coming up. So if you do have a creative idea or passion, you do not need to do it alone. Find your tribe. That's what I got. Virgo, you got another dead on great reading. Man, when you have your power and shit doesn't bother you like that, dang, that could even be a Virgo saying it is what it is. It is what it is. The most powerful saying in the world. If you can reach that level, guys, dang, you know your power. What a beautiful card this is, too, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? I like these animal totem cards. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, that was a great reading for... I don't know what's going on with Virgos, but they got like... They should all be just wearing t-shirts. It is what it is. You can't really bother them anymore. Libras are up next. Don't forget, guys, we're getting through the signs, but there's always a bonus at the end. Yes, it is. It is. The animal deck is also in the description. If you click on the links in my description, it automatically is part of the store. It's not in my actual storefront. I got to add it there still, but go to the link and I'll still get. So look at the links in the description. I still get credit for those. I got to add them. I haven't added them yet. Some of the newer cards I have not added to my store yet. On my list. I have to update that star. I'll do that this week. It's a good idea. Thank you for reminding me of that. I'm going to also start adding a couple other things. While we're shuffling, also a reminder here, dun, 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 sponsored by the Refined Rebel Emporium from our lovely Harmonite friend here, Barbara Zisk, is sponsoring our giveaway for Harmonia this month, and it will be released how to enter only at Harmonia Friends Club tomorrow. So be on the lookout. There's only a specific amount of spots to win this giveaway, and it is an awesome giveaway basket. It's $100 value. All of the items here are from the US, and man, she went above and beyond. She even put a gift certificate to her store in there. And if you want to check out her store, make sure you guys go check out the Refined Rebellion Emporium here. And I think I got the link still. Is it still saved? It's still saved in my copy and paste. There you go. I'm a one-woman show, but I also have my moderators here. I love that I have a sponsor. I feel very cool. I'm also wearing her shirt today, Barbara. I'm wearing the shirt, the Let Them shirt. You're back on real time, Meredith. Welcome. I'm catching up. Okay. For those of you who are wondering, where is everybody on Facebook? It's because everybody's on YouTube. Yeah. I don't quite have the Twitch following yet. I'm still new on Twitch, so I got to start pumping content over there as well. Okay, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, do not forget, your April readings are out. Make sure you're checking out the April playlist. And your love readings will be in the All Signs, What's Your Love Story, on Tuesday when I'll be live. What's going on for Libra in the next 7 days? Here we go. Libra. The 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I love that you got the 10. We have a 10 here in that dice. Don't forget, Libra. The King of Wands. Oh, Libra. Libra's having a good week. Libra's having a good week here. Look at this. Now we have the Justice, your card that is reversed. You can get through it all. You can get through it all. Don't you worry about that. Okay. The challenge here is your light. Don't let the light be taken away because of a injustice. You have had an injustice happen to you of some sort. A break of some sort, but you're I don't know. Now the King of Wands energy here with that 10 of Pentacles energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think somebody here wants to have a word with you. Did you boot somebody out? Is somebody out of your circle? Could be that. Could be that. But for others of you, I feel like you're working on your security. You're working on your endeavors. Some of you, this is going to be a great work week for you. I just feel like a lot of creative ideas, passions, feeling very amazing. And then there's this energy of this injustice. And I'm going to actually pull on that first because there's something about facing this community. So let's what this injustice is for you that's coming up. Because it's what's ahead. Sorry, my cat just jumped on. Oh, the injustice has to do with a person from your past. A situationship? Could be. Could also be something here where an individual here misses you because, well, they went to something else. Others of you, it's just an energy of someone going, dang, Libra's gone. Where's Libra? Well, Libra's having the time of their life. They're with their people. I think you're getting an apology. Be prepared. The Ace of Swords here also tells me that you've had enough. This is something here where I feel you had to make a really drastic cut that has to do with your past. My reversals have to do with the past, even though that this is ahead. This is a person here who wants to either reunite with you or come together with you or has communication with you. But there's just this energy that I feel, Libra, that they either see you in another connection. If not, you're happy on your own. You're just happy on your own. Now, if this is work related, there's just something here where you are not letting the bullshit of others affect your work. You may just completely just be in your lane this week and trying to create closure of things or what it is. But the passion that you have has to do with a connection that is much newer down the road for you. Let's see what this King of Wands is about. This is an end of... This is somebody here who chose something else. Okay, they had an opportunity with you. You have two aces here. So it's addressing an injustice when it came to cutting somebody off, somebody choosing something else, probably wanting to have their cake and eat it too. But in the long run, they're probably stuck in something that's pretty empty. What you're finding is that you have connections now. You are being supported now. This is a beautiful Four of Wands card. What advice does Spirit have for you, Libra? I also feel like it's your energy of saying no. No thanks. If this person does reach out, if this person does, maybe they don't, maybe just energetically, but I don't think you would even want that either. I think that there's just energy here of union, happiness, community for you. You've created closure. You've created closure in a big way. Was it an injustice? Yeah, but the justice now is going in your favor. I wouldn't be surprised if we get justice again, but we shall see. Libra, look, you got the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords is a temporary energy of loss, grief. This wasn't for nothing. This hurt like a bitch. This person broke the hell out of your heart. It's not something where it's repairable. You know that. The Three of Swords here, taking that sword out would be the Two of Swords. This person is indecisive as shit. They still don't know what they want. And if this is work related, you'll never get promoted in there. They're still going to follow their trail of doing the same thing. Is that the Captain America shield? Oh, it looks like it a little bit, doesn't it? The pentacle. It totally does. Could be. It's AI art. Look, this is what this person did to you. This is somebody here who blamed you. This is a person here who consistently was asking you to change. So what did Libra do? They became the change. You know what? I'm wearing the shirt. I'm wearing the shirt that Barbara got me. Let them. Let them. This is what this Libra did. Let them. Let them point the finger. Let them blame you. Let them do whatever the fuck they want. It should not affect this. And it's not going to. Let's see what animal spirit is with you, Libra, in the next 7 days. Ooh, Cobalt. Protector of animals, guide of the wild nature, 39. So this is like the cosmos. This is like the energy of all animals. Gosh. Wow. Protector of animals, guide of the wild nature. So there's a wild nature about you, but you are protected by many different animals. So pay attention to any animals that you see a lot of this week. Just be very mindful of it. We also, it comes down to a 12 or 3. So this is about your groups and your creativity. You really have the ability here to light up a room. All Libras do, because they're very good communicators. A lot of people love the Libras. Libras are very socialite. But there's also this energy here of being protected by the animals. So you may be an animal lover. Animals are just instinctively going near you. And it's not for no reason. It's to say, hey, we got your back. That's amazing. You just got them all. Libra just got them all. All right. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Scorpio is up next. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and of course the bonus. We still have the bonus, guys. It's not all over yet. I promise you, we got more to go. I am so sorry that happened to you, Moon Showers. The ghosting thing, it's just the worst vile action a person can take is just to like not show up at all. At least create closure. Scorpio is up. Scorpio. All right, you ready? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder that your April general is already up. Make sure you're checking the April playlist. The extended's in the vault as well at Harmonia Friends Club. And if you're looking for your all signs love, well, that's over in the extended, but there's going to be for April's month, I'm going to be doing a live on Tuesday. So I hope to see you guys there on Tuesday for what your love story is for April. Here we go, Scorpio. Queen of Cups here reversed. It's your energy. Emotional. Page of Swords here reversed. Eight of Swords. Well, you're not lying. You're not fooling yourself. You know that. I feel like this is for Scorpio who's going through an immense amount of emotions. It has to do with an ending of some sort. However, this ending comes in place. You are trying to create closure. That's who you are this week. Everybody is death. And so there's something here. And some of you might be like, I feel like death. I don't feel well. I feel very lethargic. Maybe you're not feeling well this week. Okay. But I think a lot of this is mentality here. I think you're holding a lot of emotions. Could even be trauma here. But Scorpio, there's something that you're done evaluating and looking at from the sidelines. You don't need any more news. Some of you are like, I'm turning off the news. It's not really doing anything for me because it's just bringing me anxiety. But there's something here about facing your self-doubt this week. And whatever this self-doubt is for you to have the capacity here to move forward, to move on. Now, they always love for me, especially when the suits are next to each other, there's a reverse, is to look upon them in calculation. So they're showing me the 7 of Swords. They always love for me to do math, which I suck at. But I know that with the 7 of Swords, it's deceit. You can't lie to yourself anymore that you have self-doubt. And so you're addressing it this week. And I see you're really heavily addressing it and facing things that you know can't be stagnant anymore either. The challenge is to have the energy. I just honestly feel very tired this week. Tired. Look at this. Look at all of these queens. The only one we're missing is the Empress. We got the Queen of Pentacles here and the Queen of Swords. But I feel like this is all you. I feel like this is not somebody here who's involved with anybody right now. They're on their own. They're trying to nurture the side that got hurt. The Queen, my theory is that this Queen of Cups, that's what the Queen of Swords used to be. Right? Like the Queen of Swords is someone who has to detach entirely from their emotions and be very logical and not get so hung up on the emotional part of it. And just take something for how it is and make decisions that can be cutthroating, but also the same time that they know is best for them. They have to show up authentically. When she's reversed, it's somebody here who is like, fuck it all. I don't care. I'm very blunt. It's just like this apathic kind of energy. But this is something that I feel you're evaluating and looking upon and trying to take care of. So this could be a week here where it's like, you know what? I just got to treat myself. I'm going to have a spa day. If it's not a spa day, it's like, I'm going to take myself out on the date. I think you're doing something for you. Some of you, you're taking a day off. Some of you are taking a week off. I don't know what it is, but you're investing in you. You're investing in you this week. Because this is how you move forward. This is how you get the energy back. This is not a week here where you get ahead, you accept a loss. See all these ships? You see how this is with the Two of Pentacles here? So somebody here who's like, I can't uphold or align anything right now or pretend everything's okay when it's not okay. I just have to be right now. So this Scorpio is just being. And that's okay, but be wary, because I can tell you right now what the advice cards say. Be wary that you don't let this extended and that you don't get assistance and help if you stay too much in this wallowing energy. This is not a week here where I feel you're going to have like a lot of energy to take on the world or to recover from a loss of some sort here or be at everybody's beck and call. This is somebody here who's like, I can't handle it right now. Like, I really need to take care of me. So that's what is really showcasing here in this level. Friskers, I know that you want my attention, but you can't come up here right now. Come on. He loves to come and try to cuddle me during a freaking live. I love him, but he will jump on the keyboard, the whole thing. What's your advice? The higher fonts. They want me to pull the other one here. That's a High Council. The Nine of Pentacles. This is about your independence. This is about your security. This is also asking for you to ask for help. Okay. That is a counselor for some of you. Some of you need that counseling. Some of you do need that therapy, but this is for your well-being. Some of you, it's putting yourself back into school to educate yourself. But I feel this energy of being committed in a sense that feels good to you. It's regarding your faith, your belief, your structure, and realigning yourself to the things that feel right for you. You're going through some kind of loss right now, and I feel this need of trying to get over something super quick. And it's not about getting over something super quick. It's to see the power in your light and how it's kind of been dim right now. You're going through a closure. Let's see what animal spirit is with Scorpio this week. Yeah, cats are weird. It's like rogue. You can't make this up. Expand your limits, explore the unknown. Okay, so there's something here where you're just being asked to be, and do something on your own. I love that it comes to a 10 again, guys. This is a rebirth. Okay, this is just something we're going to be doing on your own. This is just who you are right now. Okay, you're not with any animals. You're just on you. It doesn't mean that you're not supported. It means you don't need it right now. I can spend all day with them, which I have. And I even played with him extra today. And it's just as soon as I'm live, he's like, okay, well, I'm going to jump on your keyboard. I'm going to love on you. I'm going to knock all your cards over. I'm surprised he hasn't jumped on the table yet. I try to block it as much as I can. But he just loves attention. All right, Saggy is up. Saggy. Thanks for all the love and the support, guys. Much appreciation. I haven't brought the goal challenge back because I've learned my lesson from that. I set up a goal last week and I said if I reach, 10 donations, I'll do a pop-up live. It was in like 20 seconds. You guys were like, ding, ding, ding. I was like, wait, what? I just tried that feature. It's like, holy crap. So I'm going to use that when I'm ready for it. Okay. Saggy. Hi, Lily. Welcome back. Are you at the gym? Everybody wants to know. The big joke is that anytime Lily's comes on, she's like, I'm going to the gym now. This girl must be a supermodel fitness coach. She loves the gym. Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus. Don't forget, Sagittarius, that your April reading is now up. Make sure you check out the April playlist. You can just go into the main dashboard. You'll see April Generals. It's there. All right, Sagittarius, let's see how your week is going for the next 7 days. Sagittarius. Page of Swords. You being watched? Who's looking out for you? Or are you watching somebody? Ugh. Knight of Swords. You're waiting. Okay. You're waiting for news. And you know this news ain't going to be good. So you've been waiting for this. Are you going through some kind of glow up? Or is there something because the challenge is your light, your liberation, and there's closure. But I feel like someone's like, I'm not finished with Sagittarius. I need to make sure I have proved my point to Sagittarius. And you're like, all right, yeah, I knew this was going to come. Now, do you know how to anticipate this news? When it's the Knight of Swords facing the page, it's like, no, I just know I'm receiving it. I'm just trying to see what's about this. I don't know. There's something about confrontation, not wanting the confrontation. Oh, the Hierophant. This is a lesson. Different belief systems in this individual. This has to do with structure. Could be dealing with a Taurus as well. But I feel like you just kind of watch, but don't interfere. Get as much knowledge as you want. But at the same time, if you or if you were to step up, if you were to be open to this, this person would knock you down in a heartbeat. Like you are holding back that. Your strength here is that you actually have this in you. But I feel like you don't need to do that. So you just kind of let this person, you're watching somebody. So you're watching out for some news. You're watching out for a reaction from an individual and completely different belief system than you. And you love anyways. That's a huge card. This is why you do it. This is why you're not jumping in. Gosh, this is a really powerful card for Sagittarius, who's not only just the Page of Swords, has the ability to be the Knight of Wands and really run over somebody because they love. It's like no matter, even if this person tried to cut you down, you would still say, but I love me. I still have love. It's unconditional. It's not based on conditions, not for the Sagittarius. It's not. It's not based on conditions. I'm not finished with you yet. You have more Taurus energy. This is an individual here who has high expectations of you taking care of things, of you stepping up, of you they love your light. I mean, this is very, very similar to the first two readings that I did, but you have somebody here who has expectations on their needs, only their needs. They could give two shits about what you do, but it's like, you can learn from me. And some of you are like, you're younger than this individual here, okay? Some of you, this is a needy parent where it's like, hey, like, why you didn't have kids to be your slave, there's this energy here of a person who you have an immense amount of love for, or unconditional love, but it doesn't necessarily mean you want to be in that energy. You've chosen peace. But if you piss them off enough, they will. They will annihilate. I think you're going to hear some news that's going to piss you off in a really big way. Now, here's the thing. When the Queen of Wands is reversed, I love to call her, doesn't matter if you're a male or female. I love to call her the Taylor Swift card, because when Taylor breaks up, she uses her energy to go through her passion, her emotion. She uses it in songs, right? And then she makes a shit ton of money. So there's something here about using your anger for whatever is best for you. But damn, are you not going to let this person take your light away? And if anything, when they see the light and they see the aggressiveness of you, and they see that you can basically walk on by, it might be somebody here who is in your face confronting you, and you don't necessarily say anything, but it's the actions that you take, the actions that this Sagittarius takes this week. It's like, not today, Satan. I am not going to let you take my power away. I'm going to show you how powerful I am, and I'm going to show you that you can't treat me that way. Your advice. Yeah. This is a person here who used you. This is a person here who put you on the back table for their own desires and their own fulfillment. And your fulfillment has not really been rewarded. It's just like, I feel like somebody put you on the shelf. Okay. This is supposed to be a very fulfilling card. She looks sad, but it's like, I am not going to be treated that way. I'm not going to let you take my fulfillment away, my love away, my ability here of my happiness. You still will choose peace, because there's that light. There's that light. This person needs you more than you need them. So yeah, breathing the fire dragon here. I'd be surprised if Sagittarius isn't the dragon this week in the animal totem. It might come up. There's still time. But somebody's going to get the dragon side of Sagittarius in the next 7 days. Do not piss this Saggy off, because they're going after their desire, and they're going to fucking do it. They're going to do it. They're going to show somebody. It's going to be in their actions. It's going to be in their actions. All right, let's see what animal is here with this Saggy. Ooh. It's the feisty fire sign. Your animal for this week, the hare. Comes to a 13 again, guys. Closure. 13, 13. Can't make that up. Be quick to adapt to situations. Oh, you're going to be on the run. And you're going to not only take whatever that anger is, that passion, it is going to explode. Rabbits are all about fertility. Can't catch this, Sagittarius. Nope. Watch what they're going to multiply. Watch what they're going to become. So be on the lookout for the rabbit, the hare. All right, let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Capricorn is up next. We still have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Don't forget, there's always a bonus reading at the end, so don't go anywhere. There's not too much going on here. Still got a couple more. Welcome, Angela. Well, the accuracy is actually in you. Remember, use that fire energy of how accurate you are. Be confident in your intuition. People say, hey, something's spot on. No, it's your intuition that's spot on. You're ready to hear something. You're ready to claim your power back. That's awesome. Congratulations. Burn, baby, burn. Capricorn is up next. Ooh, let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, make sure you check out your April general zodiac reading. It was released. It was actually released yesterday. So make sure you check the playlist for April general zodiacs. Capricorn, next 7 days. The Nine of Pentacles here reversed. Oh, the Five of Swords. The Four of Cups. Okay. Deep breaths, Capricorn. Deep breaths. Do you know where you just can't get along? And some of you, this is an internal battle. Others of you, it's somebody here who has high expectations of you to fulfill their needs. But others of you, it's something within you that you're battling with your ego when it comes to fulfillment. The Nine of Pentacles is about security. And there is some insecurities here. So there are some insecurities that you are facing or facing with another individual who is dealing with the insecurities. And you're like, I can't go against your insecurities. I can't go against your ego. And you're not supposed to go. Even if it's your own ego, you don't go against with your ego. You work with it. Right? It's like, I see you. I understand you. I get it. And I'm aware of it. But I'm going to do something about it anyway. You address it, you work with it. And there's something here where there's an individual, if it's dealing with insecurities, you can't really do anything about that. And that's frustrating because that to you could be like, if they would just see. But what Spirit is saying, if you would just see, there's a huge opportunity here for you, Capricorn. Stop worrying about the individual who's insecure, for those of you in there. And others of you, if it's insecurities, it's you. It's like, but we got it here, okay? There's this energy here of, oh, well, I just wish I could address that, or I just wish that didn't happen to me, or I just wish this person could hear me. Looks like a compass there in the clouds, doesn't it? Looks like a compass there. The universe is like trying to get your attention. It's like, woohoo. Up here, there's actually a really, really big offer. You have an opportunity here not to daydream or fantasize or ruminate. Yeah. Yeah. The Chariot. Juicy. That's what I like to see. You're having an aha moment. I think you're finally hearing it. I think you're finally getting it. You are making a move this week. And it may feel a little uncomfortable because it's like, ooh, some of you are facing fear this week. You're facing it. Okay. The Chariot is someone here is like, I got to do it. I got to take charge. Okay. Well, some of you, the charge is I got to walk away. That's the person's insecurities. They got to fucking figure it out on their own. I can't do it anymore. I can't try to make them hear me. But others of you, if this is fear, this is you saying, I got to face this fear. I got to talk to this. I got to take charge of this. Ooh, this is big for Capricorn. This is big for Capricorn this week. Oh, yeah. Especially when we have the Empress reversed here. Okay. This is basically the minor arcana of the Empress. So if this is with an individual, it is a wounded feminine energy. Doesn't matter if you're masculine, it's a wounded feminine energy of not feeling good enough, of needing certain things to be a certain way so they feel safe. And there's something here where you're being asked to look at the insecurities, the vulnerable part, and to take charge and face fears of the unknown. Phew. You're the driver now. You're the driver now. Yeah, and it's not easy. We got Leo energy right next to here with the Chariot. Is you're facing your insecurities or you're facing that of another person's insecurities, and there's pride here. And it's just facing that. It's like, I got to take charge of this. So there's a good example where I was doing a lot of inner child work. And they always give this. It's a great example though. And I remember I was talking to my therapist years ago about this. And I was like, well, she's just so angry at me. She's 7 years old. She's clingy as fuck. I can't deal with her. Like, she's just so needy. Well, that's what the Empress is reversed. Me. We can't do this. We got to feel safe. I got to feel. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm drowning. You know, like if you are trying to save somebody in the water and they're clinging to you, you're going to drown. You're going to drown in it. There's nothing you can save. So I remember a therapist had said to me, he goes, can you envision yourself in a car? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, ask her to sit in the back seat. She's not in front. It's time for you to drive. And say, okay, thank you. I understand your directions, but you're in the back seat. You're a child. You can't drive. Like, I am an adult. And there's something here where you're taking charge. You're taking charge. This is a big deal. This is a big deal for this Capricorn this week. What's the advice? Grief, healing. You were healing a wound here. It's an inner child wound, whether you like it or not. Doesn't matter if it's with the other person here. It's heartbreak, right? It's heartbreak when you can't, be there for a person, or you can't fit the need or mold that they need you to be. But the same thing, if this is an inner child wound or fear, it's facing heartbreak. It's saying, hey, if we fail, at least we tried. You've been hurt before. That's why it comes up. That's when insecurities come up. You don't want to feel a particular way again. Gosh, this is such a spiritual reading. We have the Hierophant. This is counseling, of great counseling when it comes to your heart space. Okay. This is a spiritual commitment. And some of you, if this is dealing with another individual, you are this person's lesson. Yes, you are. Yes, you absolutely are. Could be even a karmic to this individual. All right. But you are this person's lesson. But the lesson here for you is to know your worth and to face your insecurities, that you can't fix them all. Some people have to work on their own wounds. Let's see what animal is here for you in the next 7 days. You may see this animal or whatever this card says. Some of them aren't animals, which I didn't know because this is the first time I'm using this deck. But pay attention to the number 2. Oh, I love it. The eagle. Two. Two's about balance, duality, partnership, right? They have to work together. They can't work, to this level here of being one's in, one's out, working together in a way. And sometimes working together means working apart. Soar high, lead with clarity and vision. Soar high. You are gaining a new perspective. You also have to remember the challenge here is your light. Okay. Sometimes you have to be the teacher and sometimes you got to be the student. And there's both roles are integral or important in life. So when you're the eagle, you are gaining new perception. So look out for the eagles this week. Okay. It's liberation. It's also taking stock of your life and realizing that sometimes you need to be above it and not below it. Okay. That's what I got. Ooh, that was a deep reading for Cappies. We got Aquarius and Pisces left, and we have the bonus. We all need that reminder, Isis with our insecurities, not to allow them to rule us. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we're devoured by them and our emotions because we don't want to get hurt. So yeah, that can be deep. Oh, those decks are on sale. Probably got them cheaper than I did. I just saw your comments. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder, Aquarius, that your April reading was released today. So make sure you are checking the playlist for the April general zodiac signs. It's right on the homepage over on YouTube. Aquarius, what's going on for you in the next 7 days in this week? Here we go. Ooh, we have the Page of Pentacles, an opportunity. Oh, the Chariot, the Seven of Swords. You have the opportunity to face something that doesn't feel that great. Okay. Deceiving kind of energy. This is a person here who could be deceiving you, but others of you, this is a card here of being hidden. So it's like not knowing, it's like the unknown. So you're taking charge and facing the unknown. But also there's something here where it's like, I'm afraid, like your intuition is working really strongly. You are taking charge. That's your strength. Once you have a desire, once you get going, once this Aquarius gets going, they want to complete the task. Aquarius are very task orientated people. They just are. It's like, no, once I have it and I say, okay, this is where I got to do, I'm going to put my time and efforts, I will face it. But there's something here of a hidden thing you can't see that's right there. And we're going to see what's hidden there because it feels of something of deceit, of something that doesn't feel as great. Oh, so you feel like you're not ready. This is for an Aquarius who doesn't feel ready. It's like, I feel tired. I don't feel like I have enough rest. I didn't prepare for this, but I'm going to do it like you feel like you have to do this. So this is Aquarius who also feels like they're out of time. It's like you have to wake from a sleeping slumber here. My rest here's an opportunity here. And it's like, will I be able to rest again? Well, we'll see. Oh gosh, there's a lot of fear here. Look at all of this anxiety. Look at all of these swords. It's all air energy. Everything is in your energy. I also feel like this is in your head. Like it's all in your head. So I feel there's this energy here of being very uncertain and unsure. Okay, of the heartbreak. There's a decision that you feel you have to make this week that you're afraid to be either declined, rejected, or you're going to get hurt. You're going to do it anyways. I mean, this is all swords. You're going to do it anyways, but this scares the hell out of you. And you're hoping that you're not making a mistake by doing this. But I feel like this Aquarius is going to do it anyways because here's the thing, it wasn't reversed. So this is something where someone's going to face the ability here of being rejected. So whatever this rejection is, whether this is a person that you're finally, maybe some of you are admitting feelings to somebody, others of you, maybe it's a dream or desire here where it's like, you know what, I haven't really put myself in, but I don't know if I'll have another shot at this. I don't know if I have another chance at this. Could be a new opportunity. You know, I'm not just a love reader. So there's just something here about facing the reality of love, doing something for the love of it, and knowing that if you get rejected, you will be comfortable. Okay. You'll be able to get through it. It's a temporary energy. It doesn't last forever. It doesn't. What advice does Spirit have for you? I think you're facing rejection and not knowing what that rejection is going to be. But when the time comes, you're going to, you know that you can't be guarded anymore. You know that you're going to have to be open-hearted about this now. So this is the energy here where it's a fear of the external, of something not coming through. Joshua, love is real. Love is all around you. It's unconditional. Love yourself. Love is real. To say that's not real means you don't love yourself. The Nine of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles. This is about your security. This is about commitment. This is about giving it your all, your heart, your desires, and not losing it all. So I feel like this Aquarius is really being approached with this and looking upon this in a whole new light. Whether they're guarded about something in the long run, they're going to take a shot on this. So I feel, Aquarius, yes, you're taking a shot. You may get rejected, but at the same time, at least you know. And this is something here where you know you can't stay in this position anymore. It was a false security anyway. I think that's what the Spirit's been saying, is trying to wake you up to make some kind of move. But this move has to do with ambition and desire for where you truly are inspiring to be. You are an incredible light. What animal is here with you? The peacock, 22. Reveal with pride and beauty. Yeah, you're very prideful, but you know that what's beautiful about a peacock, they can be very showy when they're in a flare, right? When they show off their feathers, but they're not always like that. You got your angels with you, 22, and I usually don't add them up, but I'm adding them up because it's about your foundation and stability if it comes down to a 4. 4 is your structure. And this structure that you have is a false security. So you're being asked to get outside of your comfort zone, take charge of your light, know that whatever passion and drive that you have, whether the rejections come, the failures come, you're still going to be okay regardless. Regardless. That's what I got. Okay. Pisces is up. Sending you a shit ton of love, Joshua. Some things are just not in our control, especially when it comes to the environment or the world. And trusting people is strength. And making ourselves actually that reading probably, I don't know if you have Aquarius in your chart, but that could have been a strong message for you. Doesn't matter. You were obviously here to listen to it, but were you listening to it, or were you more concerned about the outside and external things of showcasing that something's not real? You know? It's such a difficult situation with all of us because I feel for that. Pisces energy. Remember, it's liberation. Here we go. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, let's see what's going on for you in the next 7 days. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's all good, Papa Wheelies. We still have the collective, guys, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We got the collective reading. You know what the drill is? Once we get to the last, and we are at the last zodiac sign now, this would be the reminder here to make sure, if you want to make sure you're getting all notifications, make sure you're tapping that bell to get all the notifications on Harmonia. If you're on Facebook, make sure you are not just liking, but following and changing to favorites so that you can get those notifications, or you won't get them. Facebook's is very limited on there. And also to make sure that you're liking the live, because this takes time and energy. It's already been 2 hours on here. And I'm here to help you, not hinder you, and send love. All right. So make sure you guys go ahead, comment bonus. This would be the time to comment bonus, 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 because you are adding your energy, and that collective reading may be for you. Here we go. Pisces. Seven of Swords reversed. What did you find out? Oh, the truth. This Pisces found out the truth. The scales have tipped in your favor. I feel like something here came out. Libra energy, and whatever it is, it's going in your favor. I think something here was hidden prior and you felt something was off. Now, of course, you felt something off. You're Pisces. You're intuitive. My water signs are always extremely intuitive and just have that inner tingle. But there's something here about setting things right. You're having a realignment in the next 7 days. The truth is going to be heard. It's going to go in your favor. And how is it going to go in your favor? Oh, well, the Knight of Swords. Well, you knew somebody was full of shit. Yeah. Nothing you have to do. This person's going to be putting themselves foot in their mouth. I don't know. You're going to hear something about an individual, but it's not something that you did. I feel there's this energy where somebody was being sneaky, vindictive, or they're just showing their true colors. But I feel also the true colors here is that it's enough for Pisces to go, I'm not going to be treated that way. No, because when the Knight of Swords comes in, it's somebody here who's like, no, I like, no. That's all I hear this Pisces saying. No. So unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm so glad I'm not investing in that anymore. This rejection is your protection. So if this person ghosted you, lied to you, or cheated or deceived you, the truth is going to come out. But at the same time, you have enough to know that this is not what you want anymore. You are detaching 100%. You got a 10 again. Reminder, you got 10s here. 10s are all about a rebirth, closure, creating closure. You're not going back to this. This is not something here you're reopening. You heard the truth. You know the truth. It's all you need to know. Is it what you wanted to hear? No. But it's going to drive you now to go after what you do want and what you do deserve. The King of Wands here, somebody here who's prideful, confident, can be a little bit cocky. Like this news is going to be like make you eye roll a little bit, but I don't feel like you're going to throw it into somebody's face. You're going to take the drive. You're going to take that effort here. Now, this could have been this individual here too, who's very prideful, cocky, you know, he's gonna get a decline because of whatever comes out. Decline. Some of you, like their credit card's gonna be declined here. Look at this, the Knight of Cups. There's a huge offer for you. Okay. This offer could be a new offer. This offer could be a new person. This offer could be something doing it for the love of it, but you're going an entirely different direction. And once you know, it's enough charge to say, I'm out. So yes, Pisces, this is a very quick reading for you. You have 3 knights in this reading. We get the Knight of Pentacles as your advice cards. Just know you made the right decision, or just know that this person left you for a reason. Like you were so protected. The universe just went, no, that person's going to be ejected from your life. We're taking that person out. This is usually the universe stepping in on you. Okay. Now, does it feel like bad luck? Well, you might have taken a gamble on the situation or this person or trusted them, but you're not investing into it anymore. And like I said, the truth is going to come out regardless now. So it's enough for you to close your doors and take another offer, or just take the opportunity to go a different direction. And I see you doing that in the next 7 days. Pisces, what's the advice Spirit has for you? Whew. Separate ways. You're annoyed. You're frustrated, but at the same time, this is a person here who fumbled you or just rejected you, or, like just going 2 different directions. You're not going back to this. You're not going to try to rekindle this. You're not going to face one another. It was just going 2 different directions. You can't unsee what you saw or heard. No, look at this. What the hell did this person do? This is how much is coming out about this individual. Some of you had a running tab on this individual. Maybe you had some red flags in here you're just keeping note of, but this is somebody here who's looking at it. It's like, oh my God, there's no freaking way I'm taking you back. You got the King of Wands here twice. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. No. You've been through this rodeo before. Look at this King of Wands. He's got his foot on a skull. I just heard they're dead to me. They're dead to me. Bye, Felicia. No. I have no problem ending something. I have no problem using my desire, my passion for individuals or things that inspire me, to drive me, to see me. You're a very prideful person too. This person here is, I don't know, going their own way. What animal is with you, Pisces? Oh, the hawk. 18 is a significant number to you, but also comes down to a 9, which is about your fulfillment. This is an ending. Okay. Gain perspective and observe from above. Bye, Felicia. Okay. You're gaining news here. You're above all of this. At the same time, you don't need to sit here and listen to this person anymore and their bullshit. Lies, 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 lies. Liar. Liar is what I heard. And you knew it. You knew it. All right, we're done with our zodiac sign readings. Thank you all for commenting bonus and coming on back. For those of you who took a little bit of a hiatus, because, not everybody's got all 12 signs in their charts. So I know a lot of people come back. We're going to get to it shortly. No, can't make this shit up. We need to get t-shirts made with that. I know we said that before, but I feel like we just do. I might have to put them in my storefront. I also want to get one that says the cards don't lie. All right, before we get to our bonus, just a reminder here, guys, that the April Harmonia giveaway is sponsored here by the Refined Rebellion Emporium. This is by our own Harmonite here, who's part of my group as well. She has her own storefront. Go check it out. She's got a whole variety of different products that she really goes out and finds small businesses that support the USA, but also these are all from the USA. So she's putting together this amazing basket. I called it the Honey Bear Basket. I gave it a name. But she's going to wrap this up all nicely. And this is one that you can enter. The entry is going to begin as of tomorrow, but you have to be a Harmonia Friends Club member and it goes quick. So make sure that you are looking out for the post, because once the post is in there, you can go ahead and put in this. This is $100 value. So many goodies in here. She's got everything with a little bit of a theme here, but candles, honey, applesauce, lotions, a cute little tumbler. She even put a gift certificate to her store. Her store is really awesome. I support her store. I just love her stuff. She always finds really unique stuff. And when you go to the website, make sure you check out her Facebook page, because what I like about Barbara is she really listens to you guys. So if there's a product that she's not sure she wants to carry, she'll post it and say, what do you guys think of this? So this, which I find is so unheard of nowadays, So make sure you're checking that out. All right. We're going to get here to our bonus. Here we go. Collective. Let's see what's going on. In the next 7 days. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. Should I just stop our reading? Can we just stop at the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands and say we're having a good week? I mean, look at all of this light. Look at all of this growth. I mean, gosh, the Knight of Wands as your strength with the Ace of Wands, which is like something that's going to like burn it. And the challenge is that light to keep it lit, because this is about taking a shot, but it's not upright. It's divine timing. It's the right time. It's the right time. It's the right time, collective. The right time for what? Oh, the Queen of Cups. She's coming up a lot. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Somebody here has been a little bit depressed, emotional, not feeling so good, but they're embracing the light. Now, others of you, this is something that's falling into your hands. This could be assistance. This could be somebody coming in. And it's not to rescue you. It could be meeting somebody here that becomes a muse of some sort, or you hear something and it gives you that epiphany moment, the aha, I have something here. And someone might be telling you that, where it's all of a sudden like, I see it now. This is somebody here who may by chance give you an opportunity. This could be if you're looking for a job or something. It's like, man, I'm just so down on my blues. Like, I'm just don't feel good enough. And somebody's here, well, I just heard about a position, or something opens up. All of a sudden, there's an opportunity here. There's an opportunity here for this individual. They may be very emotional about this, because it's like, where did this come from? Where did this come from? What is this Wheel of Fortune about, Spirit? What is this Wheel of Fortune about? Gosh, you got another 10. Guys, 10. The dice that you got in the beginning of this reading was a 10. That is your number. Rebirth, closure. Things had to happen the way that they did so that you could be here now. You're ready for this now. I got the chills on this one. This is something here to drop the burden. This is something here that's going to allow you to feel lighter. It's like, I can't keep taking this. I need to drop this. I need to drop this weight. I need assistance. I need help. I need something. Some of you, this is love. Interesting. I just noticed that this Queen of Cups and this card is numbered 13. And I said, who are we, in the collective reading in the beginning? And it's death, and death is the number card 13. This is somebody here who's almost given up. But you know what happens when we give up? When we let go? When we stop trying? It's usually when it comes in. It's usually when it comes in because we're not so focused on it. It's just you surrender. And sometimes we don't even realize the strength in surrendering. What's this Ace of Wands about? The Seven of Wands reversed, being defensive, having it to happen a certain way. Where is it? I'm going to go get it. I'm going to force something to happen the way I want it to be. But this is about being seen. This is about being seen. They always like maybe subtract when one's reversed. So the Seven of Wands here minus the Ace of Wands is the Six of Wands. It's being seen, recognized. It's not an easy battle to get to the Six of Wands. It's victory, but at what cost? And this isn't an empty victory. It has to do, oh my goodness, here with the Nine of Cups, about holding on to a dream of fulfillment or something here to the point where you were obsessed with it. You're in your cups with it. Maybe you were obsessed with a particular person being your dream or your desire and going, I give up. But this is something coming in that's here and ready now. My bonus, I always do an extra row. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Because this is an opportunity here that you're not only going to take, but you're going to break ground. Now, is it all going to happen overnight? Is it all going to happen in 1 week? No, it's starting ground. You're starting new. You either have an idea, you're given help, you meet a person, it's starting new. It's starting, some of you, over again. Does that mean a nasty ex? I'm going to say no. This is for something here which feels right, where you can start at ground zero. It's renewing. I told you. I told you. You are meeting somebody not by chance. Archangels, Michael's staff is here, so this is highly protected. This is a highly protective partnership. This is an earth angel as well for some of you. All right. It's not just by chance that you meet this person. It's not just by chance that a person comes back, in a sense here, of deep discussion, of deep reflection either. There's something here that is desired. There's something here about the duality of this, the relationship of this. Oh my gosh. Be prepared. Be prepared. This is a huge opportunity. This is something here that doesn't fall in your lap in a sense of like, oh my gosh, it's like, it's feeling renewed. It's feeling refreshed. It's feeling like you got a big opportunity here. Some of you, this is a new relationship. It could be a new budding romance, a new friendship, a job opportunity, a muse of some sort, or even if this is somebody here that you meet by chance and you don't see him again, they're giving you a huge opportunity here. Now, one of my viewers here had said, "Is that Captain America shield? It kind of looks like that." This has been protected. The universe has been protecting this offer. If you got it too soon, you would have lost it, or you wouldn't have seen it, or you wouldn't have valued it as much as you are going to value this. Be prepared. Oh my goodness. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Not only are you seen, not only are you heard, all of a sudden you have passion again. all of a sudden you have desire again. All of a sudden you are seen. This is an individual who is confident and passionate and feels good, like they feel good, like, oh my gosh. Hello, Rachel. So good to see you on the live. Sending you so much love. The Hermit. This isn't, you've been on your own, and I feel you've been doing a lot of soul searching. Some of you have been in separation. Others of you, it's just, given up on certain dreams, desires, or not being ambitious enough, or feeling not chosen or picked. And here's the thing, Spirit is saying to you heavily that you're not on your own. We support you, and we're bringing in a connection here that is going to allow you and to assist you. But look at the Hermit energy here of reflection of how far you've come, why everything had to happen the way that it did. And I think there's something here about how it's happening for you now versus if it were to happen back then, because the challenge is to take this light, take this desire, and be confident with holding it, that you deserve this, that this is your shot, that it is not something here that's going to burn out. This is the time here not to be insecure. This is the time to be open, confident, and not aggressive, but passionate about what you truly want. What a animal spirit is here for my collective. Final card for the evening. Here we go. I love it. The Elephant, which comes to a 10 with a 19. Be wise and altruistic in your actions. Be wise with your actions here, okay? The elephant, the saying of the elephant, never forgets. And there's something here where you're being asked to not forget how far you've come, what lessons you've learned, but that everything happens for a reason. Elephants are very protective as well. They're so nurturing. They're so loving. I just love elephants. I think they're amazing here. But I also feel this energy of Ganesh being here too, of clearing that energy of not feeling that we can't get through. And so I feel the energy of Ganesh here, who's taking the vibration here of coming in. All right. A lot of this has to do with abundance, security, comfort, something that feels like home to you, collective. But this is going to give you the drive that you have been asking for, but you've finally surrendered to this. You don't give up on stuff, you surrender. That's what I got. You guys have an incredible evening. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Do not forget, I will be back here for all signs love readings on Tuesday for April's energy on what is your love story. It's already posted, so make sure you set your notifications. Just go to my homepage on YouTube and you will find that information there. Once again, thank you for the Refined Rebel Emporium here, who's doing our giveaway for April. What an amazing gift. And 2 weeks, guys, 2 weeks of this before I'm going to pull a winner. So make sure that you are on top of looking out for that post in Harmonia Friends Club, which is tomorrow. You guys take care. Have an incredible evening, and I will see you next time.